Good morning to each and everyone, especially to my class. It's Mr. DONDEE once again, and welcome to our online lesson. There you go. For today, we're going to discuss about two movements or motion of the earth. All right, and so I hope you guys are ready for our lesson today. Of course, the two motion of the earth is known to be rotation and revolution. All right, so I hope you're watching on the video screen. Okay, so here is the lesson for today. Let's define first the movement of the earth. It's called spinning, or let's try to discuss first what rotation is about. Okay, so rotation, this refers to the spinning of the earth on its axis. There you go. So I would like you to focus on this animation. So this is how the earth is moving or spinning. If you notice, there's a invisible stick here, North Pole, starting from North Pole to South Pole. And the movement of the earth, or the rotation or the spinning, looks like this. Okay, so it's tilted, guys. Okay, it's not really perfect, it's tilted. All right, let's proceed with the period of rotation. Okay, now if you're having difficulty remembering what period of rotation is, just try to remember. It works like a period of a regular class. Like you have a period for mathematics, English, Bahasa Indonesia, PKN, science, of course. So those are period. Now for the earth, there's also a period of rotation, and that would take 23 hours and 56 minutes. If we round it off, that's 24 hours, and that makes 1 day. All right, so the complete period of rotation of the earth are the following: 23 hours and 56 minutes, or 24 hours, or even a day. So if you move from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, each day is a complete period of rotation of our earth. All right, that's how simple it is. Okay, let's move on and let's talk about the direction of movement. Okay, if you notice, it moves from west to east. Again, from west to east. Okay, from west to east. Now, if you are in the North Pole, you'll be looking at the movement as counterclockwise. Okay, again, I would like to repeat this. The movement or the direction of the rotation of the earth is counterclockwise. Okay, thank you for paying attention to that one. From west to east. And now let's take a greater a manifestation or illustration of the path of the sun across the sky. Okay, so let's look at this concept. Rises in the east, sets in the west. East to west, east to west. And this is how we experience daytime and nighttime as well. So if you look at this portion of the earth, this receives sunlight. This area is daytime, so this is part of Europe and Asia, and nighttime will be the areas of America. So that's how simple. And since it's moving or rotating counterclockwise, so therefore the movement or this area will this particular video will show you or will illustrate how we experience sunrise and sunset, and why it starts or it appears to rise in the east, and why it appears to set in the west, because of its rotation, because it's a counterclockwise. Therefore, this area here, all right, of the east area of America will experience first sunrise, and so on and so forth. So therefore, on that area, here on this area, they will experience first sunrise, and it appears to rise in the east direction. So that's exactly the reason why it appears that it rises in the east and it appears to set in the west, because of Earth's rotation. Its movement is counterclockwise. There you go. So I hope it's clear, guys. So let's try to review on this. All right, let's try to review on the following concept. There you go. Let's start with the definition of rotation. Okay, the spinning of the Earth on its axis, that's clear. The period of rotation, that's 23 hours, 56 minutes. Round it off, that's 24 hours, and that makes a day, or 1 day. The period, or that completes 1 period of rotation of our Earth. The direction of rotation is from west to east, and it's counterclockwise. Very good. And the path of the sun across the sky would appears to rise in the east, sets in the west, or it rises in the east and it sets in the west. So that ends the idea, or the explanation for Earth's rotation. So we will proceed now to the Earth's revolution. Okay, and now let's move on to Earth's revolution. Okay, there you go. So we're going to discuss at this point what is Earth's revolution about. Okay, let's start with the data, all right? Showcasing the definition of revolution. So it says here that revolution refers to the movement of the Earth in its orbit or path around the sun. Let's take a look at this diagram. That's the Earth, that's Mercury, and that's the sun. And also these elliptical shapes here are known to be orbits of each inner planets. Okay, so let's try to showcase or to show how it moves. So this is actually the movement of the revolution of the inner planets, the Earth, Mercury, Venus, and also Mars. Mars, you cannot see Mars because it's actually on the bottom. Okay, now it takes 365.25 days for the a complete period of revolution, or 12 months, as well as a year for the Earth, or for a planet, for Earth to have a complete period of revolution, guys. Okay, I hope that's clear to each and every one. Okay, so it's just safe to say that when we celebrate our New Year, it means that we were able to complete 1 period of Earth's revolution. Okay. And if you notice, the direction of revolution is counterclockwise. Okay? It's the opposite of what the action when you see or when you notice on your clock. It's the counter, it's the opposite. It's called counterclockwise. And there you have it, guys. That's the end of the explanation, short explanation about Earth's rotation and Earth's revolution. So I hope, guys, you learned something here. And don't forget to review this video in order for you to answer some questions below. Once again, this is Mr. D-O-N-D-E-E, Mr. Dondi, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye!